My Halloween costume is if Chris Pratt played Toad. it's me, Toad.
Even though I think you really just look Russian.
It's a very Edgar haircut.
True, yeah.
Which is apparently not popular right now.
What do you have for me this time? Hacking into the stock market, closing down a bank, fixing an election. It's all easy.
What a bunch of trash.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Trash Movie Kings podcast. I am your host, Adam Edwards, and we've got a full house tonight. It's been a while since everybody's been on, but we're all here. Nobody's on assignment. It's great.
Full house, but not a full deck.
A
Because
full
we're idiots.
deck?
Was that like a reference?
You're not playing with a full deck there, pal.
We're not doing segues yet.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start it over, Adam.
Like I said, nobody's out on assignment, so we do have everybody on tonight. So we've got Joey Graham. Joey, how are you?
I've been better.
Cool. JD Karpicki.
What?
Justin
I've been
Petty.
sick a lot, so it's good to be back, but I'm at maybe like 60% here.
We've already moved on. Hiya, guys.
How are you, Justin?
I've been better.
You fucking twat.
And Apocalypse Howl.
Hey, listen, it's vest season. Vest season. You know what I always say, vest season is the best season. So I'm excited. I'm excited
I'm
to
invested.
be here. I bet you are.
You're not wearing a vest, though, so...
Yeah, I'm inside.
yeah.
And
I'm wearing a fucking sweater over my
I'm
vest.
in my PJs.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
What's on your shirt? What is that?
It's a fish.
Just a regular-ass
fish.
fish? It looks like a prehistoric fish.
What does it say?
Fishbone.
Bone? What?
Just it's a hunting brand.
Oh, I
Bone
thought you were
collector.
just letting us know you're a fan of that band Fishbone.
I am actually.
I knew.
I don't
knew.
own any of their shirts though.
Where did your pastor voice go?
Unfortunate.
I like that. Made me feel warm inside.
Who's? Oh
Yeah.
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 Give us a little of that
Your
rattle
youth,
dazzle.
Yeah.
youth pastor?
Well,
Yes.
let me hold on. Adam,
Hey, guys.
Let me tell you a joke. Let me tell you a joke real quick.
Oh, please do.
Okay, let's see what I got. You know, how many guys out there? Raise your hand. I need to show hands from you guys. You fellas right here. How many of y'all are boob men?
Oh, I am.
Buddy? Okay, we got two.
I am.
Now, we got 2.5. Now, imagine if the zombie apocalypse happens and all the zombies are like big titty swears just walking at you. Y'all are fucked.
I hope
I'm an
so.
ass man, so I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna survive. Y'all are fucked up.
Okay, so
That's my
all the
joke.
zombies are going to have big tits.
Yeah.
Scenario.
What if?
Wait, are you saying we're gonna fuck or we're fucked?
Yeah, no, yeah, both.
Wait, that was it? That was the joke?
Because okay, let me get
okay.
to the crux of this joke. Because we are interested in breasts,
If
we are going to we are going to walk up to a zombie and be like, "Yeah,
It's a roll of the dice. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
okay."
By the way, I watched Barbarian last
good?
night.
Did you like it?
Sucked some zombie tit.
Spoilers, dude.
I know you
It's-
just
I mean, it's
broke. You just spoiled a lot. We're cutting that from the show.
Right, it's not in the trailer. And like the whole messaging around the movie is like, don't watch anything but
Yeah.
the movie. Like, don't
It's-
learn anything about it. Just watch it.
You just know it's the girl, the guy who plays it, guy, and they're in an Airbnb. That's it.
Yep.
It's in the trailer. That's it.
And there's like
There is
something
a
weird in the basement.
separate to
Are you
start
drinking
with.
one of those cherry meads?
Look, y'all. I got me a black cherry, I got me a shandy, and I got me a hoppy elixir.
Did you mix them all together?
Cleansing the palate. No, one
Oh
by
wow,
one.
you're really going hard on the Southern Star.
Pacing
Yeah.
myself, starting with mead.
I've got
Speaking
to
of
storm the
sodas, right,
beaches.
like,
It's pretty good.
I haven't tried that yet. What's it
I got
taste
this
like?
Wait, what
red
is
and
it?
blue drink. I don't know what it is.
Oh, is that the punch one?
Is that HEB soda that Giles tried to bring on here?
Probs.
Red,
Yeah.
big red.
Oh, I came up with another joke.
Oh.
Brother Apocalypse has another joke. Everyone listen, gather around.
Why hold on, let me get one.
Everyone gather around the apocalypse.
Get your sarsaparilla ready.
Why did Rigatoni not fit into his bow tie? he gained weight and said it was impossible.
Don't try to riff on my only joke that I ever tell anywhere.
Wait, what's your only joke?
Impossible.
What do you call an Italian hooker?
What?
Prostitute?
Prostitute.
Oh, that is cute.
That's the only one I ever tell.
But
anybody.
I took your joke and I guess I made it for a kid.
Toot.
Toot toot.
Toot all around.
So speaking of kids, tonight we watched 1987's Blood Lake,
Fuck yeah, we did.
directed by Tim Boggs. I don't believe there's any relation to the late Wade Boggs. Written by and starring Doug Barry, Angela Darter, Mike Kaufman, some other people. Pretty sure that their characters are just named after themselves.
Perhaps. Didn't check.
And they're
This
fun to
is
say drunk.
supposed to be a slasher type film. Evidently, it was filmed by people actually on a vacation at a lake house.
It's shot on video.
Very much shot on video.
Not
It's
a
an
lot
eventual.
of lighting involved.
No.
Like some big flashlights, maybe.
Yeah.
It's an eventual slasher. They get to it.
Yeah, there's
Eventually.
some. They had a knife,
Yeah, with a compass.
and they had some people, and it's a slasher on a lake.
So who's going to break down the plot?
I got it all,
I think that was it.
but I mean,
Okay.
Go for it.
So we start with bros with a boat and a T-top with some blondes, broing, listening to some song all night. I don't know exactly how it goes, but they are going to the lake. It's a variety of douchebags, like 3 of them, and a couple of women and a couple of very young teenagers, maybe 13-year-olds. And there's some old food in the fridge. They're like, this is weird. And then the kids find a dead body, but it's a prank, just a joke. It's these neighbor guys, and they ended up hanging out with this group. So we got another couple of dudes. And there's some underage and real underage drinking. And then there's some guys hanging out on a deck making fun of a deaf guy.
Yo!
She's ugly.
Hey, man!
He called him a man.
Hey, hi, man.
He started laughing just because they called his name.
Yeah.
I think he's deaf, and they think that's hilarious.
You got any fish?
This fucker's disabled.
Fuck, man, let's go back to the house and see what the wives are doing, huh? Yeah, what the hell?
Why's my ass? Susan just said.
She's just a sexy what?
What's
Slut.
that guy again?
Oh, he's got a knife with
shit.
a fucking compass on it
got a
or something.
compass
Classic American teen fun, where there's 13-year-olds hanging out with 20-year-olds and they're drinking Schlitz. Then there's a stalker alluded to. We got some red vision.
He's got a compass knife and Terminator vision. That's crazy.
And they're stalking the teens around the lake house. And they get a little scared because they hear somebody wandering around in the shed. And Big Mike, who's the leader of the pack, the alpha male, if you will, checks it out, but he's just like, screw it.
What was it?
I didn't see anything.
Really, shit going on.
You don't know what's going on? Man, I just heard some noises sound like someone outside. That's weird. Fuck it, man. Just blow it off. Screw it. Let's go to bed. Yeah.
Screw it.
Yeah. That scene really moved along, the plot.
Single file.
Make sure to go all the way the feet are up the stairs and now cut.
Then the next day happens, full moon that night. But the next day happens, they go water skiing to Van Halen. They have a real good morning water skiing. The 12-year-old hits on this other little girl real hard. Is that your mom?
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready to try. I'll teach you. Oh, shut up, you sick ass.
What did he say?
Let me know when you're ready to try. I'll teach you.
She tries to water ski but gets scared by snakes. So they take a break. They have a good lunch. And then the neighbor dudes don't go back out. They don't go back out on the lake with them. They're like, oh, look at this guy hanging out, this gardener hanging out of the house, and they're like, hey, get out of here, gardener guy. And they scare him off real good.
I'm the new gardener. Yeah.
Get away from him. You looking to get your ass kicked, buddy? Come on back. Hey, it's not your house. What do you think you're doing?
Where do you think you're doing?
You better not let us see you around again, buddy. Yeah, you better stay away, man. We'll kick your ass.
And then the gang all comes back. They play a hardcore game of quarters after a long day on the beach, or the lake. Then the neighbor guys come back and they hang out and they're boozing, and then they leave again. And then there's a second full moon in a row. And the neighbor dudes, they're like, we'll see you guys later, but they just go out to the deck and they talk hard about fucking Kathy.
No shit, we'd be diving.
Oh, so these two just said we're diving
in that pussy.
I'm gonna nail the shit out of Kathy.
Hey, man, what you do, you son of a bitch? Hey, man, we haven't got a problem with you. What's your deal, man?
We got no beef with you.
Who is one of the blondes inside the cabin that's along with the group. But the killer shows up and murders them. Or maybe one of them drowns. I don't know. Next morning, blonde guy is strapped up to a tree where he was murdered, and Mike and the lake patrol guy are like, well, that guy died. That's weird. Sucks. They're real casual about it all. And everyone's they're mildly alarmed. They're like, well, that guy got hung up in the tree and gutted, but I don't know. Maybe we could have a good time still. They're hanging out all day. They're a little nervous. But then Brian and his girl, another guy in the group, they're like, I just need to burn one, man. I need to burn off some calories. So he goes out with his girl, and they go out on the boat, and they're making out a little bit, listening to pleasant rock music. And then the stalker killer murders them too. Slices their necks right open on the boat. Then Mike's like, man, I told him not to go out there. Maybe I should go check on him. And he checks on them there, and he finds them dead. And meanwhile, the murder guy, is in the house, and he straps up a bunch of them in the shed, and he's trying to kill them. But then Mike's like, fuck, maybe I should go back and see what's happening since these guys are dead. And then he runs into them, and sure enough, Mike finds Orson Welles trying to kill his friends, and he stops him and he stabs him to death. And then that's pretty much the end. The ambulance shows up.
How do you know?
Takes out a few of the kids who are in shock, Doesn't take out the killer, and then cut to Orson Welles, who was stabbed to death, who apparently, we learned very late, it was his house at some point, and the kid whose dad bought the house never paid for the house. But his ghost or something looks upon an empty lake, and then that's it.
He's fucking rocking out with his cock out.
Because he owns the land.
Is he alive, or is this a flashback?
Something will water.
Oh, the water's gone.
Maybe the song will tell us.
Does the lake even exist?
Was this all a dream?
Oh no, it's just low tide.
No one knows. It's all mud or frozen. That just looks like a still image.
What is? It is.
You got his land back.
Yeah, it is. What?
What's happening?
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
And that's this fucking movie
Yeah,
that these good old boys made while just chilling.
that's pretty much it. And really, the only thing that I can think of to add to that is woefully underrepresented in your plot analysis is little Tony, who is just the horniest kid.
Hey, Mike, you gonna be a butthole this weekend?
No. Don't care if you drink. Just don't go crazy on us. Don't tell mom and dad I let you.
No problem, Mike.
Oh yeah, I got to him a little bit, but yeah, he's kind of a favorite part scenario, I would think, or a separate discussion that needs to be had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's the kid is blowing loads throughout the entire movie in his pants.
yeah, in his pants.
Everything's an innuendo. Yeah.
It's tonight.
Get to sleep with Susan.
Oh.
Why wouldn't I?
I'm gonna put my big girthy testicles all in her mouth.
I already got my jammy shirt on. I'm ready for bedtime.
My scrotum runneth over when he climaxes.
Yeah, he probably would.
What did he say?
Yeah, I do. I heard a lot of bad things about you at school. Them things are probably true. That's why you came down, isn't it? He sounds terrible.
This fucking kid.
He's got a little like Austin Butler in it.
I don't. To people who grew up in the southern states when they were children, I don't know if you remember this kid, but it's always the same kid. It's this kid who's gotten way too much sun, mixed with maybe being a little like dark complected to begin with, so he looks extremely dark. But he's got like blonde hair. And these kids, I don't know where they all went. I don't know where they all went because there were a lot of them when I was growing up, and I don't know what they look like now.
Show the picture of me up real quick.
Yeah.
Let's pull up this picture of Justin Petty
From Neglect. Is that the one we're going to show?
Hey, look, there's Alf in the back of your shot right now.
I don't even think you were dark complected enough. I have to look at this picture more closely.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did a lot of skateboarding, a lot of basketball outside, topless. They were real skinny.
Yeah.
They was shorty shorts.
It's like the kids that spend every day outside, so they don't really need sunscreen anymore.
It seems like they were mostly latchkey kids, right?
Yeah,
so it's like school ended and they just kind of hung out on the streets for a
They
while.
had like cool bicycles.
Fuck yeah, we did.
They had cool bicycles and cool skateboards, and they built ramps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them still do that at 37 years old.
Had a fort in the trees behind my neighborhood. Just dropped a hammer on my friend's head one time. It was bad.
Played by the crick or the creek, however you want to say.
How far up was the?
We had a porn stash in a suitcase under the dead tree back there too.
Porn stash, like a mustache.
Yeah, we had a freshly shaved mustache in a baggie
From a dead body. Stand by me, little stand
we
by
just
me.
we just
action for
liked.
you.
We had a whole story for him. He was a porn star, but he died. So we
I
saved
miss
his
those
porn
kids.
stash.
They were always real fun kids in the neighborhood. I moved around a lot when I was a kid, so I met several of these kids. They were all the same. They were everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But
And now one of them's on our show.
yeah, one of them. I guess maybe one of them is on our show.
He's all grown up.
Yeah, they definitely all
Hey,
like
this
definitely
is
go out
what
on the
you
lake.
can become, kids.
I just don't know if these kids exist anymore much. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they moved on, like a Stephen King novel or something.
Maybe so. Yeah.
Some of them turn into Jerry O'Connell.
That's a perfect example, actually.
Well, he's like chunky in that movie. He doesn't fit the description. They should make a new Stand By Me with updated like 80s versions, 80s, 90s versions of kids.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Like
That's probably on the docket for some studio.
Yeah. They're remaking Christmas Story, so
make that.
Yeah, give us the rights to that. Sure, people who've done nothing of
Sure,
note.
Stephen King. Yeah.
Oh no! Not like I want to make a coming of age tale with some kids. That'd
Let's
be really
remake
fun.
it, but with adults.
Oh.
Oh, it could be us.
You're right, and we
What
just
kinda-
pretend like we're here.
So when they're
it's like-
of Summer was a fun one.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Chapter 2.
yeah, when they're talking, when the voiceover is happening and they're looking back on their lives, they're already adults. They're just way older adults. I guess.
Yeah.
We'll do it from like 80s,
They're on
like
their
we're in our
deathbed,
80s or something. That'd be good.
Well,
No,
we might as well
it's
be
like
in there.
it's like Wet Hot. We'll just do Stand By Me as
Okay, now
Oh, that's good. I like
I'm
that.
kind of
playing
into that,
10-year-olds.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of a funny idea, like a Wet Hot as a horror movie.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that. The other thing that we're maybe didn't talk about is the creepy Indian Native American.
You can't say that, man.
Thing. I
The
think
f-
some,
the
I think
old
some-
lady?
The like
Ameri-
statue
Creepy
thing on
name.
the.
I don't know what the fuck.
It's a
it is.
statue.
What is this?
And that creepy.
Hey, there you go,
chair.
Justin.
That's something
my
my
God.
dad got a long time ago.
What does it do?
Who said first to die?
I've seen something like this before, I swear, like these weird kind of things like this that used to exist, but you don't see them anymore.
Yeah,
These
because
weird
they're
kind of-
pretty racist, so people don't put them out anymore.
Yeah, it's not. Is it definitely a native woman though?
I
It
don't
could just
know.
be an old woman. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
It's hard to tell.
It's the scariest part of the movie, and it's not scary. Oh, fuck that.
Yes.
Is he gonna piss in his mouth?
So,
It has nothing to do with anything. It's
yeah,
just,
it really doesn't. He turned it on, though.
real
and then-
vague. Like maybe
And
it has
the
something
voice
to
that they
do.
add to it, like, isn't really there.
Right.
Yeah,
It wasn't there
Yeah,
the first time they did it, and it squirted in his mouth. It was just like they added a weird cackling to it.
Yeah, they're trying to insinuate that it's like haunted or it has something to do with his family, but it like squirted that horny kid in the face and like nothing happened.
Well, she spit in his mouth,
Yeah.
and he liked it.
I never thought I'd say that like a sentence like that out loud. That's weird.
That old lady spit in that
Like-
12-year-old's
like
mouth.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Do you think that it's the movie trying to land the metaphor a bit more, or the allegory?
Stolen land,
Right.
Yeah,
The fact
Which was
is,
only
I'll
explained in the last
believe
5
they were
minutes of
trying
the
to
movie.
write it in a
But
metaphor
it's not
for
like
mine.
it's like
what are you saying, Apocalypse? Sorry.
I mean, no. I mean, like, this is going to be offensive to the filmmaker, so I can't really say this. I can't preface this.
if you're the filmmaker, stop listening to the podcast right now.
Yeah.
and come back
Yeah,
in
that's
5
best.
minutes.
That's best at
Just
this
fast forward.
and I could be totally wrong, but I don't think I am. I think Adam, I think your level of narrative creation and their level of narrative creation are different. So I think they did not write in any kind of metaphor.
Well, I don't know if. Well, to begin with,
Yeah.
how much writing was involved in this?
Right.
yeah, the thing was haphazardly thrown together.
I think
and
they were
everything
just
was
like,
thought of after the fact.
yeah, they were just like, maybe it's maybe they stole his house, and that the one thing we have in the house that seems maybe Native American that would relate to this is this creepy old like weird thing.
Wait, but they never alluded that this guy was Native American at all. It's
Yeah,
just,
I just don't think
one old
that-
guy stole land from another old guy.
yeah. And so he
They
begrudgingly
promised
stayed
to buy
next
it
door
from
to
him, and he didn't pay him.
Yeah,
Just
and then
two-
he kills
two
all
old
his,
guys.
or tries to kill his children. He doesn't really. I mean, how many people does he kill? 3, 4, 4 maybe total.
He killed both of the
And 2 of them weren't
boys.
even involved. They were just
they were like the
hanging out.
neighbors.
They were just hanging out neighbors.
And he killed that first guy. Did we talk about the gardener?
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he killed the
very
gardener,
beginning.
the one who was strung up in the shed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I just
short
work here.
shorts,
Good enough
overalls.
for me.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, I think we want to write in a stronger narrative than it exists.
Oh well, I mean, I think we're saying that it was extremely weak, and it was hilariously weak because you could tell like they maybe had that idea, but were completely inefficient at doing it in any
Well, and
kind of great
it
way.
very well could have just been that they shot it without that idea at all, and then in the edit, whoever was
tried to
piecing it
plug it
together
in.
was like, "Oh, we could maybe do something with this."
That's more plausible.
And then just tied it in with a couple of close-ups of that thing on black, because that's
Yeah.
really
That's
the only thing that gives you that.
People will
sense.
get it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like The
That's
Shining
definitely
or
what we did with
something.
high school movies.
Yeah, this definitely feels like a
Yeah.
Shoot some
like a
creepy looking things
high
and then
school
like
college movie.
But also, I wonder, like, they acted like the dry lake was somehow a mistake, as in, like, oh, we had something planned, but an act of God made it so we couldn't do it. So then that makes it even more confusing for me, like, what they were trying to do.
oh,
with
I
it.
took it as like we got lucky and the lake dried up. So
Oh, okay.
It
Maybe
became
so.
really meaningful at the end of the movie
Okay.
It wasn't
So if
Lost in
you-
La Mancha.
because God was a special effects supervisor.
And they just
Right.
they
My
were
leg.
like, "Oh, that'll be cool." It feels like a huge statement that I don't understand at all. I visual, like an act of God. Hell yeah! Yeah, if you missed it at the end, the lake is all dried up. Basically, there's like little maybe a
Spoiler
little
alert.
piece of it. Well, I mean, I said it already, but yeah.
I mean, we already
Spoiler
told the
alert.
whole plot of the movie.
Spoiler alert.
You know what? Don't listen to this podcast. Go watch the movie. It's great.
Oh, now Justin's sensitive about spoilers. Okay, I hear you.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
want
I'm
to
not.
spoil Barbarian for everyone, which is a pretty good movie.
It's
Pretty
a really
great,
good movie.
pretty great flick. Pretty great horror movie.
Just don't listen to this podcast episode and go watch Barbarian.
And then
Which
watch
is what you were going to
Malignant.
do anyways.
It's pretty good.
True.
I think that the,
Yeah,
the
it really
the,
is.
the structure of that movie is really strange, but I appreciated it.
All three of like. I'm not gonna go into it. It's cool. All
So
of y'all watch
about
it.
Blood Lake.
Yeah.
Speaking more about that writing, though, Mike, like you said, or that we were talking about earlier about. Joey, you mentioned it during the recap, and it just hit me when you were saying it. But like, they get to the thing, and there's all this food in the fridge. What the fuck was that?
I assume
I get
the guy was living in the shed and also going inside and getting food sometimes while
Okay.
while no one was there.
So he was just living there when no one else was there,
Yeah, he was what do you
Gotcha.
call it?
like a squatter kind
Squatting, yeah.
of. Okay.
Squatters' rights.
Okay.
But none of this is ever verbalized or anything.
No.
They try to include some story plot points or whatever you want to say at the end, but it's kind of all haphazard and thrown together while people are strung up. There's not a lot of tension to anything. It's just kind of fucking people hanging out. It definitely feels like when it says made on vacation, they are not fucking joking. It's like, everyone just has such a cool attitude. They're just like, whatever, man. This is the dead bodies. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone's a little bit boozy while they're doing this movie.
Oh yeah.
I just don't think there were any real dead bodies. And so
Hey,
they knew they weren't dead.
Do any of y'all have
They weren't very good actors.
a high camera right now?
Not right now.
Not right this second, but does anyone own one?
A what?
A high 8 camera.
High 8
camera.
Yeah,
High 8.
probably. I probably do.
You got one in
We
your
sh-
storage?
Yeah, I think so.
We should shoot something like this down at 8 Mile.
We probably could.
High 8 Mile.
We should make our Stand By Me sequel.
high.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
what is the samurai movie? The fucking what is
Blood
that
Beat?
movie? Blood Beat.
That was good.
Did we watch that on
Blood Beat.
here?
No,
What's
we
the
watched
song
that
from
during
that?
your Christmas marathon, maybe.
Yeah, but we watched it, or maybe I watched
Yeah,
it.
no, we watched it here.
I thought we watched it here, but maybe before we
I thought
were
we did.
recording.
Yeah, it might have been. I think it would have been really cool if they tied in more things, like the snakes we didn't see.
Mhm.
But
Oh, yeah.
what if
Yeah.
the snakes were shown? I guess that
Yeah.
would require them finding
Having
a snake in
snakes.
video, actually
Yeah.
having a snake. But having
But it-
them, like the bodies turn up and they're like, well, how could they have died? Maybe they hit this rock or something. But then it's like, oh no, the snakes are dead next to them the exact same way. I don't know, something to allude to somebody's killing somebody. out
Something interesting, you mean?
Yeah, as a horror film, it like
There was not a lot of slash.
fails on a variety of levels that are pretty fun.
I feel like if you're watching this the day it comes out on November 1st, this is your hangover from Halloween. It's just
this is a good thing to listen to. We should wrote it that way.
Yeah, it's a slasher, I guess. You know,
I guess I should have picked something a little more creepy, or like Halloweeny, but whatever.
No, it's
Dumb.
okay.
This had a
slasher.
great poster.
yeah.
David Lee
It
Roth
does.
gave it his stamp of approval.
And so did
It does have. Okay,
Andy
we didn't
Warhol.
talk about the music. The music is pretty cool.
Music is
Yeah,
right.
music.
Yeah, the
is-
music's pretty cool.
All Foreigner, Van Halen knockoffs.
I like how he
Stuff.
fits the right words into a number of syllables. That he
Yeah, at the end when he's looking at the empty beach, I was just like, we were all like, what? I guess we should listen to the lyrics to see if it clues us in. It kind of does.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't remember what it said exactly.
We were going to the song for exposition.
Yeah, I was
Is
like,
there-
where's the point?
Maybe the clue's in the song. And I was just looking for something.
No, it was
Looking for anything.
these guys just they perhaps. Do you think they credited the car dealership because that's just where they bought their car, or
Probably.
or you think they actually
no,
rented
they
a
didn't
car
buy
for
that
this?
car.
No, the car
They saw the
dealership-
Trans Am and they were like, "Hey, that'd be tight.
No, it's
They'll let us
100%.
borrow it."
That'd be drippy.
Because
Scoot over so I can get the shot.
It's like Tiny Fraser's cars or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny Fraser is the actor that played the killer.
Tiny Fraser.
So I'm pretty sure they just credited it because they were like, "Hey man, do you want to be in this movie?" And he's like, "Yeah, but put
You
my
got a
car
Trans Am
dealership.
with a hitch on it.
yeah."
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Come on down to Tiny Fraser's. We'll put a hitch on a fucking Trans Am and pull a boat down into the river.
We don't give a fuck.
You want to pull a Trans Am with a boat? Fucking come on.
That's some Oklahoma ingenuity right there.
Made
what that
for Oklahomans by Oklahomans. You know what I'm saying?
Fobo. That's how we do it.
This is something I didn't know, that Oklahomans had deep Southern accents like they do in Alabama and
Right?
Mississippi.
I didn't know that either.
I guess
This
Texas
really
bleeds
felt like
into
Gulf
Oklahoma.
Coast South, like
Yeah.
dirty
Yeah.
South. But
As someone who grew up a little bit in
Yeah,
Alabama
this-
and Mississippi, fuck,
Yeah.
it sounded exactly like I did when I was a little kid.
yeah,
There's video.
fuck, Joey.
There's proof
I want this video.
of me talking as a little kid.
Yes, I need to hear
Yeah.
your Southern accent.
If you're ever at my parents' house and they got all their VHSs transferred on the DVD, so
Oh, you know I'll be at your parents' house.
no, I know you will.
What's up, Brian?
What's up, Brian? What's up, Terry? Let's listen to some Van Halen.
What's y'all
Voyager.
doing?
And then watch some Joey.
Justin go
On
over to his
DVD.
parents' house and just do that voice.
Yeah.
What y'all
Act
doing in
super
that?
cool
Hey,
and like just impose.
Yeah.
Terry, what flavor you got loaded up in that vape?
She's like,
Don't even wait for
watermelon
her to
shortcake?
hand it to you. Just take it from her.
Yeah.
Let me hit that.
That's 6% nicotine. What you got? It's got some bite to it, girl.
She's down to. I think she's down to 5% nowadays.
Are the kids out of the house right now?
Justin go. Hey Brian, how's that hunting going? Hey, come sit on my lap.
Oh God. No, my dad is currently trying to bow hunt, but not having a lot of success. He keeps getting smelled out, probably from like boozing the night before.
Wine.
And then
Brian, man, you gotta lay off of that Axe body spray, bro. Like, I know it smells damn good, but them
my
dude
dad
don't
has
like it.
never used Axe body spray. I think he's a
All right,
strict
drink-
Old Spice man.
He's a right guard
Dracar
man.
Noir.
This is all getting cut, isn't it?
yeah, this is great radio.
That's what fucking my roommates in college would always wear, and they would be like, "You have to put this on because we don't want to clash."
Oh wow.
I was like, "Okay, guys,
My
let's go."
Oh, God.
Just 3 dudes smelling like Drakkar Noir.
Just 3-4 men, like, yeah.
Every Christmas, my grandpa would ask for the holiday gift set of Drakkar Noir.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Holy shit!
That was the first cologne I think my dad.
They
bought me
typically didn't, but my grandpa was tight.
I remember my grandmother bought me the Michael Jordan cologne, and I was like real enthused by that when I was like 13, maybe. Probably
Smell
the
like
age
the
of
best.
this kid in this movie.
Yeah.
Who's trying to
smell like
fuck
Gatorade?
this other teenager? It smelled like Gatorade. That was the joke, right? It was like, it just smells like Jordan sweat. But no, it just smelled like regular cologne.
It's the Space Jam water.
Jordan special stuff.
McDonald's. Little Mickey D's. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Anything else that we want to talk about before we move on to favorite parts?
About the story?
About
the kid wanting to have sex is interesting, but I got no tidbits about it. It's just
it's really just it's right all out there. He just he drops hog right on the coffee table.
I got my beer and sex partner. I'm fine.
My sex partner?
What did he say?
I got my beer, my sex partner. I'm fine.
That's perfect.
He is a 13-year-old trying to have sex with another 13-year-old.
Drop hog on a coffee.
We got a 13-year-old,
like a piglet. Like
he doesn't even pop top. Okay.
We got a 13. Yes, he does. I saw his little puffy nipple.
Oh yeah.
He's putting his no. The other guy pops top. The other guy's not hanging.
Johnny bangs over here. That's what I got to call him because of the bangs and the way he bangs. You know what I'm saying? Look at my nipple, bitch.
They were in the boat.
Oh,
Kid had no shirt on. How'd y'all know he was a tan little baby boy?
Because
his
the way
arms.
he is.
You can see his face and his legs. Oh, that's
true. I guess on the boat, yeah.
I was like, that looks like Lada's legs. Oh, that's a little boy.
It was just but everything they said, it's like, hey, I made sandwiches. He's like, I bet you we can make some sandwiches if you know what I mean. It's just everything. You're like, we get it.
Everything.
Tony, Jesus.
We got a 13-year-old who drops metaphorical hog on every conversation.
He's like a dog that keeps humping legs. It's like, get him off, get him off.
You're just like kicking him away, and he just keeps coming back.
Yeah. Just let him finish.
Stop it, kid.
If you let him finish, he'll fall asleep. And he does fall asleep on the living room floor after he
got
finishes.
That Mississippi leg hound.
Yeah. The 2 12-year-olds get knocked out. And they're like, all right, well, I guess
we were all knocked out, you know.
They don't get knocked out. They pass out from all the boozing and the marijuana.
Ecstasy.
They were playing quarters for 40 fucking minutes.
Yeah, and they kept it all in. They didn't cut a single bit of it.
I don't think the kids weren't playing quarters, were they?
No.
No, they weren't.
I think they were in the living room coloring and drinking.
Yeah, they were gone. They were gone for a while.
Playing squatting bugs or whatever.
Are you sure they weren't playing quarters?
It was called Blues, Clues, and
They
Chill.
might have been, but I don't think I think they were all chasing lightning bugs or something.
Putting them in a mason jar.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is so southern. It's like fantastic in a way.
That's the best part of the movie, honestly.
Truly. So speaking of best part, JD, what's your favorite part?
Oh, man. Well, I got some favorite lines from Tony, but I think I'm going to go ahead and say my favorite part is like every time they say goodbye, it would be this whole production.
But they might have filmed it there and taken people there.
Take it easy this afternoon.
I'll buy for beer later on. All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Take it
Yeah,
easy.
thanks a lot.
See you later.
See you later. All right.
Bye. Let's pick up this trash first.
I'll be skiing all day tomorrow.
Let's have
Feel like
they're probably recording audio from the handy cam. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Maybe.
Okay.
Got the fucking scene.
Like, obviously the director is just saying, you know, give him what for. Like when he was telling those two guys to be like, hey, stay out of here, man. And don't you ever come back. You know, like there's a lot of like just, hey, what would you say?
Scene.
Yeah, exactly. But then
It's
when
the
they say
Southern way.
when they say goodbye, it's not like, it's obviously not scripted like a lot of this movie is, but they're just talking over each other and they say bye like 15 different times. And it's just,
Yeah, we'll see
it's
you
so,
later, man. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll go
Yeah,
make
okay.
waffles. I'll make you some chicken.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be good.
oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll go ahead
Yeah, I'll
and come
change
down
your
for
tires.
that. Yeah,
I'll give you a loop job.
Yeah, well,
All right,
call me
man,
when
well,
you get
tell
home.
your mama I said hi.
Okay, I will. Yeah,
Good night.
drive safe.
All right,
Tell
you have a
Bubba.
better night.
Oh, no, you have a great night. I will, yeah. Have a full moon number 3 tonight, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just
the
forever.
goodbyes of this movie. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Good call.
All right. Apocalypse.
My favorite part was whenever they did that epic trash talk.
I'm the new gardener.
Get away from. You looking to get your ass kicked, buddy? Come on, buddy.
Like, okay, when I was their age, if I saw a dude on our property that wasn't supposed to be and he was acting all shady, I wouldn't have been yelling, "We're gonna come back, we'll kick your ass." Yeah, you know your ass is grass if we see you around here again.
Did they say your ass is gonna be grass?
But I don't remember the line.
Yeah,
They very well could have.
At that age, me and my friends would have kicked his ass.
Yeah.
So
prove
I
it.
can't relate.
When you were 13 or 20?
No, the 20-year-olds. Whenever, like if that would have been me and believe me, Joey, you know who, like we would have chased after him. It'd have been on.
Who is it? Who? Name some names.
No, I can't. They're dead.
Or on the run.
Say their full names just so we can bleep them and sound
Let's
cool.
not.
Believe that.
We'll tell you off mic.
I can't relate to that because it's very corny. Yeah, but I think the trash talk attempt is epic in its own right.
Yeah,
because
good.
And then when they go back to their friends, they're like, "We told him he's not going to come back." I'm like, all right,
You're good.
Yeah.
you guys
And then to wait and tell the girl who's I mean, he's the alpha, but she's the one in charge technically because it's her family's property.
And he's an idiot.
So he waits till she's tired and could potentially fall asleep peacefully to break the news to her. Oh, by the way, there was some creep on the property today, but he's not coming back now. And so the trash talk was probably hilarious to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they're drunk, by the way, when they tell her.
Oh,
Because remember, he gets bumped. and he's like, "Wait, why?
yeah, man,
we didn't tell
you.
Why didn't you remind me?
Why
to
didn't
tell
you
her?
remind me?
My bad.
There's a murderer outside, and we almost down there caught him.
I plumb forgot.
He didn't ran away though.
All right, Plum forgot. Justin Petty, what was your favorite part?
Well, Mike took literally the only part I wrote down because it was the best part of the movie. Get away from that house. You better get away or we'll kick your ass. But specifically, my favorite part was him scurrying from the window to the back house in his Tivas. No, if he had Tivas, it was a very similar.
I was waiting around for
was
some
very
flip flop
dumb.
action, and I don't know if it
Oh
ever
God,
happened.
this movie was prime for some flip flop clacking.
Yeah, he'd be much more comfortable.
Yeah,
But, you know.
should have had some flip flops up in this bitch.
Since that's the only favorite part I wrote down, I'll give him my favorite quote from the kid from little Jim.
Pervert over there.
What's
Tony?
that? Little
Tony?
little
Little
fuck boy?
Tony?
Tony.
I don't know.
Is that his name? Yeah.
Little Tony.
I think
Grab
it's
it
Tony.
while you can.
Oh yeah, he wanted to fuck all holes. At the end, towards the end, when Big Mike comes in and stabs Orson Welles' killer, he makes some fresh holes, and we were joking that the little kid would probably fuck those fresh holes.
Yeah.
That's kind of where his head was at.
Are we doing?
He'd fuck the stale holes too.
Oh yeah, I mean he was probably. Let's be honest, this kid was fucking weird holes, like way before this movie started.
Are we having the weird kid conversation right now? Because I got
I
some
mean, we're
notes.
keeping having the weird kid
That's
conversation.
essentially
Weird
Like
kid
you
rules.
know that he fucked in between the couch cushions.
Well, the first weird line he says is he says, "Hey Mike, you gonna be a butthole this weekend?"
Hey, Mike, you gonna be a butthole this weekend?
No. Drink. Just don't go crazy on us. Don't tell mom and dad I let you.
No problem. I can handle that.
And I thought that was great.
of course, I'm going to let you have a drink. Mom's not here.
That was our introduction to the kid, right? Like that's the best opening line for anyone in a movie.
I heard that kid said that. I looked away.
Yeah, be a butthole this weekend.
I don't know why.
Well, she says it too.
Sounds grosser to me than calling someone an asshole.
Yeah, butthole.
It sounds more descriptive.
Show me your butthole.
When you say butthole, I can like picture like the edges of a butthole.
Yeah.
When you say asshole, it's like
like you picture like the lip wrinkles of the butthole.
When you say butthole, exactly. I picture the lip wrinkles. Asshole, I just think of a guy.
Right.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Butthole, it's like, yep, that thing's puckered.
Puckered and tuckered out.
Puckered and tuckered.
Puckered and tuckered. Wow.
Another good quote from
Speaking
that kid.
of butt stuff, why don't you go ahead, Adam?
Oh, no.
Nice.
Another good quote from that kid. I think it's that first night, and he just goes, "I've got my beer, my sex partner. I'm fine."
I wrote that down too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And whoever taught this kid how to talk like this was some really sleazy adult. I don't know, because he said like, "Well, we won't get down to that stuff at first."
Yeah.
You know, like he had this like mannerisms that he'd move his hands like, I wouldn't want to say that just right at first, you know.
Gotta grab it while you can.
That's so weird.
It's like he was he was campaigning to be the
Groomed.
governor or something.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hump your leg yet.
Just yet. Yeah.
When the timing is right, like my daddy taught me, I will find the right moment.
Oops.
And the I guess it's Mike is giving him kind of a pep talk because Tony's trying to fuck this other child.
Yeah, it's gross.
And she's clearly like, this isn't happening. You're all talk.
I am in 8th grade, please.
But it is like two kids talking about sex that don't know.
But then
she's
Mike,
a bona fide AB student.
He's bona fide.
Bona fide.
Bona fide. Are you bona fide? But Mike has this fucking line where he goes, "Hey man, there's only 2 types of girls, ones that do and ones that will."
I think she's gonna learn this weekend.
Yeah, okay.
You wish. I'm not gonna do anything with you. That's what they all say at first.
That's right, Tony. There's only
At first.
girls. Those
Let
that
me
do,
explain.
those that
He's
will.
talking like a pastor.
There's that. Do and there's a will.
Which I don't really
That's the
understand
most
that line.
disgusting line I've ever heard. in a
It's
movie.
just like, who let this fucking kid go with these guys?
Yeah.
Who's this kid's parents?
It's his brother.
Sexual
It's a
predator.
tragedy.
No, it's his
Line?
sister's boyfriend.
Yeah.
His sisters.
I think that's right.
Oh, okay. So
And also Big Mike, the way he talks about his girlfriend is so like it's really awful. He's like, well, yeah, she can't learn too good anyways. Like I should have started dating you a long time ago.
Yeah,
like
do
and
not
all
have
this
a lot
stuff.
of things
But
to do with
when
this
it came
aside
down
from
to
being
it,
there.
when Mike and her were going back to the bedroom after
True.
their little walk, she was getting a little randy, and he was like, I'm a shy guy. And she was like, sure you are. He goes, no, really, I am.
Yeah.
hey,
I'm only like
he
that
got
for the
like
guys.
I'm all turtled up
His-
right now.
his big talking Mike turned into a little turtle dove.
Well, he's the man of the house.
Yeah.
When you
Oh
guys
my
are
God.
man, you don't understand. I don't
Talk
know.
about visual with the butthole thing. Like I can't. Anyway.
still on that.
You're gonna be a
Still
Turtle.
Oh,
Gonna be a butthole.
I have
butthole, JD.
sounds like we're doing. Are we doing a tribute to Leslie Jordan right now? Is that where we're?
A little bit.
We should.
I'm turtle
That's
heading
all
right
time.
now.
R.I.P. Leslie.
Being such a butthole.
Can we get that one more time clean? Just to
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Rest in peace.
That's so sad, man.
Rest in
That one
peace,
caught me
Queen.
off guard completely.
It sucks.
Big
Very
bust in
weird
the
that he.
sky.
Very weird that he died. I
So
guess
Adam,
it a
what was
car
your favorite
accident.
part? Did you already say?
No, so I have 2 more written down. So Joey, why don't you go first, and you might knock one of mine off, unless you have multiple as well.
No, you kind of covered the I got my beer and my sex partner. I'm fine. Aside from that, the crossfading quarters game is pretty unreal. There's probably 5-6 crossfades of just fucking these kids. One shot, kind of a wide shot, them playing quarters at a table, and I'm like, I've done this, and that I like that a lot. But aside from that, the other quote I had was, after the neighbors leave after the long day of quarters and boozing and whatnot, they go out to the deck, talk real nasty about fucking Kathy, and I don't even remember which one was Kathy. But like one of them's like, no shit, she is hot.
Oh, man, Becky or what?
Oh no, she is hot. I can deal with it.
Yeah, I can deal with it. And then the other one's like, oh yeah. Yeah, I can deal with it.
You're diving, muff diving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Those couple of things there.
Yeah, that was one that I had written down, and the last line that he says there is, he goes, "I'm gonna nail the shit out of Kathy."
I'm gonna nail the shit out of her, man.
It's very funny to me. But so the only other favorite part that I have written down that hasn't been mentioned is the 5-minute stunt reel of them water skiing.
Yeah.
Just,
each one got their little moment.
Yeah.
Let's cut to that. That song is beautiful. He was pretty good.
Did he ski and like cut off jorts?
Is this Van Halen or just
probably
some Van
did.
Halen knockoff?
Yeah. He definitely wore board shorts that short though.
Oh, your dad crushed puss.
I bet he did.
Yeah, he probably did.
I hope you think about that.
Let's play the whole song.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need to pad this episode. Just like we padded the movie.
God damn, that song is so good.
It's only fitting, man.
How did they not make
What
it?
song was that? I don't even remember.
I couldn't tell you. One of the Voyager
Living Free?
songs.
Was that Living Free? I wrote
It might have been
wrote-
Living Free.
Man,
I think it was Living Free.
Mm-hmm.
Tailspin
Living
would have really
Free.
been really good when that rooster tail popped up.
Oh my god!
But
But
has
this
some good music though. Generally.
This movie is so much padding.
yeah, it's all pad.
Those shots
all
are
like-
long.
All pad, no tit.
Is
Well,
there any tit in this?
No,
Nope.
there's not.
No boobs.
Not a
just
one.
hanging
No
out.
boobs.
Just
I
hanging
made sure
out,
to make
bro.
a
Just
note
hanging
there was
out.
no boob.
Fresh out of boob, unless you count Big Mike's poking out from the side.
Oh yeah,
True.
a little bit of man tit there.
Mm-hmm.
His little
We got
side,
that. We got that.
side
that,
man
that,
tit.
that
Just
13-year-old
quarters
puffy
and a
nip.
little weed, little
Yeah.
brews,
Buds and
You know,
brews,
Buds
yeah.
and brews, yeah, hanging out.
There was that
hanging
one
out.
shot that I called where the edit was going to take place, and I forgot. That might also be one of my favorite parts. Like they show every scene until the thing that they're focusing on leaves frame, and I just happened to call one out, which is everybody walking up the stairs, and I was pretty proud of that.
They're like, everyone, it's cool. There's no one around. Let's all scurry up upstairs, side by side,
Right.
2 by 2, real nice like, and let's go
Did you
back.
say-
to
Take
bed.
your time.
Toot by toot.
Toot by
Toot
toot.
by toot.
Toot by toot. Toot toot. I said that last week, and I realized there was no context for it, but it was just for you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you
said
what.
it.
I've
tell
been
you
working
what.
on building a lot of things lately. I've been building things out of wood. Have you seen the prices of wood? They skyrocketed. This economy sucks. But let me tell you right now, the best thing to use are 2x4s.
Oh. Where's your soundboard, Adam?
Stupid.
Is that what you wear with your vest?
I think it's this one.
That replaced the rim shots at some point.
I have the rim shot
Apocalypse.
somewhere,
What's you over there writing right now?
Dude, I'm just doodling.
I want
You're
to say,
doodling blood like you're drawing a clown.
dude,
Oh.
dude.
No,
No, I'm just
Just a
doodling.
little Squatch. Where's little Squatch at?
Oh man, he's
He
sick.
might have liked this movie.
No, he's
He's got a cold.
No, he's sick
Squad.
of the fucking world. He likes
Wow.
to go back to the woods every now and again.
He's hibernating.
Hell yeah, man.
He's high.
He's got a cold.
Squash make you got
He's got cold feet from being in civilization.
His big ass feet got a little cold.
Well, they're not big yet. He'll grow into them.
You think he can barefoot water ski with those big ass clompers?
Oh yeah, they're not big enough.
Sadly, he is not. He's a Sasquatch right now, but he's not a Bigfoot.
Fair
How many
enough.
horses do you think it would take to power him up in the back of a boat?
What?
Say about 1,200 horses.
1,200. That's a lot of horses.
No, like
That's a lot of feet
750.
though. That's a big fucking feet.
That's some big feet.
Well, each horse has 4 feet.
Got 500
So that's like
horsepower on that
4,800 horse feet.
How do you calculate that?
I can't argue with science.
5,000.
Oh, let's not
5,000
forget the
horses.
scene where the little kid rates dick size in pounds. Because he obviously doesn't know what dicks look like.
I think.
Wait, that was just something I said.
Yeah, I think that was.
It was hilarious.
We were
pounds of dick.
Dick at some point.
He was talking about fucking during that scene when they were on the dock.
Yeah.
He was,
He's like,
yeah.
yeah,
He was
I'm
like,
gonna
if-
do it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fit it in. Yeah, I got enough.
I know how to do
If
this.
you don't get her, I'm gonna get her, and I'm gonna go full in.
Giving the tan, olive skin kids beers, huh?
You can't multiple O's guaranteed, man.
Oh my god.
Kid's like 13.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fuck your adult girlfriend real good.
I'm gonna do it.
I got a
I'll sharpen
5-pound
my
dick.
pencil inside her grinder.
That's how you measure dicks, right? By
dick.
pounds. Oh,
I'm gonna make her have twins.
Wait. He was talking about fucking Big Mike's girlfriend, which is his sister.
Ooh.
No. I think he was talking about
I
the
think he
other
was talking to
girl.
the other guy.
He was just flirting with the guy, the Ashton Kutcher guy. That they
was
flirted
flirting with
hardcore.
him.
Dude, they really did.
But-
that character's name
I
was
mean,
Brian.
that's the dynamic of a boy
They almost kissed like 3 times.
coming of age, looking up to someone who he believes
Right.
has already come to age.
Yeah,
many
Because he was
times
like,
do you
I'm gonna
think he
fuck your
came
sister.
of
He's like, not
age?
if I fuck you first. And then it was like, oh,
You know what I'm saying?
What'd
They got
you
really
say?
close.
Yeah, you know what I said, you little bitch.
she's my sister.
Dude, my sister.
You gonna fuck my sister? I'm gonna fuck
Southern
you.
Guys, that's how Southern guys talk themselves into gay sex. Like, all the
Yeah,
time,
right.
in my
Yeah. Well, you
opinion.
smell pretty.
We're out here in the woods. Nobody's gonna know.
I only fucked him so he wouldn't fuck my sister.
I fucked him real good to shut him up.
Had to stop him.
He ain't gonna come around here no more, Betty Sue.
Well, I mean, he'll come,
He did, and he did.
He
Come.
better.
but he won't again.
He didn't want to, but once he did, he did.
I know he
Well,
will.
there's 2 kinds of guys: those that do and those that will.
They drew drop a new wave F-bomb several times. In
There's
yeah,
2 kind of guys: those that come and those that come.
I liked the profanity usage in this film.
I mean, it's
Because it was
perfectly
always-
Southern
it was
in
always
in
casually
1990 or
inserted.
89.
Do you mean
Never
pretzel?
hard hitting. The cussing was never hard hitting. It was never
Well, it's
like
never at anyone
the point of the
that's
sentence was the
gay
cuss
or
word.
anything, yeah,
Right.
it's just-
It
Well,
was
that
just
first-
almost like, oh shit, we gotta go. Oh man. Like
That's
they
the
just
Southern
dropped it
way.
in so they dropped it in so smooth.
Well, there was that first instance where Mike is like, when you get to be a man like me, and then everybody turns to listen to him, and he goes, you'll be doing the pretzel.
Tony, be sure you wipe the seat off before you
Oh my
sit down
God.
and take that piss.
You said piss, not me.
Daddy, Kim vouch for me.
You wish, little Brian.
Ew.
Ew.
What's she drinking? A yogurt?
Well, when you boys grow up to be men like I am, you don't worry about it. You just do your best and the problem's over.
The what?
You just do the pretzel?
Why are there children with them?
I don't know.
Never mind.
What are we talking about?
He's doing the pretzel.
I think
when you
that
grow up
makes
to be a
sense.
man.
It's going to be a very long.
Is that like Kegels or?
Right?
Forgot about the pretzel.
And then they go,
What the
what?
fuck
And
is
he's
the
like,
Nothing.
nothing.
I've had sex
Six.
before.
So
I've
six.
clearly
I know
had
what I'm
sex.
talking about. I put girls in pretzels and peed on them. What?
They all.
We're talking about peeing.
Hey,
Because
y'all
they're
just don't know what I'm talking about because y'all ain't done the pretzel.
Because
when
you
you
have
when you're
the
behind.
context of the scene is a girl's going to pee and a guy's like, "You gonna use that seat, aren't you?" or some shit. It's like,
Oh, he was fucking with the boy. He was saying like, "You're gonna sit down to pee because you're."
yeah, well, that's
Oh, yeah, because you're a
That's how it
girl.
ends up. And then yeah, he's like, when I go to the bathroom, I do the pretzel, and they're like, "What?" And he's like,
Yeah, they did not yes and him. They were just like,
they're
huh?
just like, huh? And then it's like, yeah,
Oh, is that
nothing. You'll know about it later.
Yeah, when you grow up to be a man like me.
Oh, he doesn't know how to use the shell.
Was that what you
It
JD said
definitely had
the
shell
crisscross
vibes.
applesauce masturbating?
Oh, yeah, I said he.
Oh, that's how you end up with a Native American.
It's the only way you make a
burn.
press. Yeah.
A Native American. You don't have to go that hard.
You just you force it. You force it. You lean into
That was
it.
natural.
Let's go ahead and move on to the bees.
Let's
Blades.
do it.
I don't have a ton on this one. I've got Blade. Yeah.
I got some weird ones.
We have Bros.
Oh, yeah.
We have a boat. We have Butthole. We have Bruise. We have Bangs, Johnny.
Johnny Bangs.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Johnny Bangs.
I wrote blue lights. There was like a little bit of blue light filter for like
Definitely
different
blue
light
lights,
coming
yeah.
in the door.
Yeah.
Blondes, bods, and blood. That's all I've got.
I got
some
boards.
beach. Kind
I
of.
got
Lake Beach.
You got boat. I got babes, butts, bikinis, blonde boys in booty shorts.
Oh, true.
Blood vision.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blood
yeah,
vision.
Nice one.
That was their B cam.
I got a blue denim Ed Hardy.
BCAP.
Well, you're
Blue
missing
denim.
one, and it opens with this, and it's a barn.
Oh, yeah,
True.
yeah.
Oh
barn.
shit.
There's blue shirts. We got Tim Boggs and Doug Barry. Boggs and Barry show here.
Well, sure, yeah.
We had a baby's high chair. Did you see that?
No,
It was never explained. It was just in the background the whole time, and it kind of creeped me out like the old lady.
it was for the little girl they brought.
Yeah,
It's
it was,
really cute. You being like inquisitive with this wig on.
I'm very inquisitive, actually. There's,
Oh, I have a wig. Yeah, man. So I the only other bee I had was boards because they wakeboarded or whatever they were on was some sort of board.
Ski
They were on
boards.
some skis.
I was bored.
I was right.
Yeah, there was boredom
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no cap.
No cap. No drip, not drippy. They had the I want to say bubble on the knife, but it was like a
Oh yeah. I mean, it was a bubble. It was
kind of bubble thing. I don't know.
a water-based compass.
I guess it was like an
bubble in it.
under. It was like a knife you would use if you were in the woods and you needed a compass also.
It looked like a fishing knife almost, but
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it seems like a
like you would clean a
diving,
fish with it.
like a
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
like a
you need to
diving
know where
Muff
to look
diving.
when you're diving.
a muff diving bubble.
Oh, I'm about to
Compass.
bust.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Rest in peace one more time.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, that's
definitely
all I
just the
got.
knife they had, you know.
Yeah, it was like the grips knife. It's like, I don't know, I got this.
Oh, compass on it. Cool. Okay, we're gonna use that.
Okay. Let's go ahead and rate this thing. Joey, since you took the plot description,
Joey.
why don't you go ahead and kick off the voting?
Joey.
Call me nuts, or maybe it's that I haven't been here in a while. I'm gonna give this a 4
Fuck yeah.
because I think it's fucking stupid, and I
feel like
fucking loved it.
JP's.
This might be more in JP's wheelhouse because it's just so blasé and like
That's a
oddly
B.
boring a lot of times.
That's a B.
I just love that it's just like fucking these southern people hanging out. Oklahoma is playing quarters at the lake house, just hanging out. It's like a Harmony Korine movie.
Yeah,
about to happen like within any second. I kind of loved it. I think if it tried to do more of the Native American, like this is what this is really about, and like really had like a monologue about it, I think we'd be like, it'd be sky high.
I think it'd be on the Breens.
Yeah, it'd be a Breen kind of thing. They just touch on it, but I feel
who would do the monologue? Who would it need to be?
I want Mike.
Killer.
I want. It could be the killer, but I wouldn't mind Mike
Freeman.
doing it. Like, oh, we stole his land. Like, what are we gonna do? We got. Oh shit. I don't know, like that kind of exasperated thing. Like, you guys don't know about my aunt that's an Indian or something.
Like a Josh Brolin Goonies rant kind of.
No, it
thing.
needs like a Danny McBride monologue. That's what it needs.
I think it's really trashy, really bad horror movie that I appreciate. It's method. I don't know, aesthetic.
Very, very generous of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not really that generous. It's pretty spot on.
Well, I think we know what Justin's going to give it, so we'll come to him later. Apocalypse, how are you feeling on this one?
2.75. Okay. And the thing is like, to me, this is a solid 2. But then I also have to consider the fact that they literally just filmed this on their vacation, and they did put together a movie. So I've got to give them an extra. 2.75.
Let him finish his thought.
But I've got to like give them props for making a whole movie out of what they had, and so I gave them a 3. So I gave them an extra point for that shit. But then I remembered so much about it that I was like, I got to deduct a quarter of it. So I'm going to land
because I remember
2.75.
things.
2.7.
I had to
away
deduct a quarter because I remembered
0.25.
quarters.
The pacing was so slow, I started remembering the things I didn't like about it again.
Thank you for giving us quarters and making the math weird.
Yeah, you're welcome.
JD.
Well, I was going to give this movie 1 bag
Ooh,
because
Wow.
hated this movie.
Gotcha.
But then
aren't you?
But then Apocalypse gave it 2.75, so I feel like I have to round up for charity, so I'll give it 1.25 bags of trash. Because, which actually doesn't, I don't know if that helps or not.
Are you sure you're not willing to go 1.337?
No. I think...
How many times do we have to do this? Do we have
the problem is
instill these rules?
You know what? That's what it is.
To keep
This
ignoring
movie,
it.
You're right. It should have been the bad guy having a monologue the whole movie.
Yes. Well, because we only see him at the beginning, and he
What a
says,
missed
I'm just
opportunity.
tired of it. And then he doesn't show up for another 45 minutes.
Well, his opening line is like the guy's trimming the lawn or whatever
With his little
He's
booty
like,
shorts.
Hey, I just work here, and he's like, good enough for me.
Well, we just jumped right into it.
Hey, what's going on?
To jump into some tighter socks.
I didn't have anything to do with
I
this.
can't take it no more.
It's good enough for me.
Killed by the fashion police. Yeah.
I didn't even remember. He said a line.
Yeah, he said, good enough
Oh, I
for
didn't even
me.
hear
I think
that.
that's the only
Yeah,
thing
he
he
says, I'm tired of it. I'm fed up with this, or something like that. Yeah, but he
Yeah,
doesn't
it
say
wasn't
what it
enough.
is, or that's what I mean, man. There's not
mad
like
as hell.
anything
We
that
had
could
his
be.
perspective the whole time. Shit.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. That's why I'm giving it so low. Like all the other bags I was going to give it were like melted away by erosion. It was just naturally flowed out of my field of vision. It was this movie didn't. It had stuff it could have done that was trashy, but it just didn't do anything. I feel like, except for that one time.
That was the beautiful part.
Yeah, see, that's I'm not fighting your rating, but I'm just like, God damn it, just nothing happened.
No, I
in this
totally
movie.
understand giving this a 1.
Yeah, no, I respect that rating.
I don't.
I mean, it had the setting, it had the it just felt so goddamn lazy that I just couldn't.
Oh, I loved it. Just chill, y'all. Just chill. Let's make a horror movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, see,
I feel like it's
your
been-
narration was
It was
fun.
like
worry
Matt.
about it.
If that little kid was Matthew McConaughey, it would have just been perfect.
Yeah. At first, he was, but yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get her
he's-
laid. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
He's fucking Woodson. That kid's gonna grow up to be is it Woodson? Is that his name? Wood-
from Woodhausen.
Dazed and Confused.
Oh,
What?
Oh shit, I haven't seen.
I feel like him and the Rodney Dangerfield kid are related in some way. Like they grew up in different towns, and they're like, "Yeah,
I don't know
you
if
with
you
your
meant-
book learning."
Justin, what rules were you
Wooderson.
talking about?
Oh, the rules of like not breaking down scores past 0.5s.
Oh, have we ever established that as a rule?
No, fuck that.
Did I help by
Every time someone does it, everyone gets annoyed. and
Look,
like,
rating these movies is a little more complicated.
tell us how complicated.
You can't.
you gotta have quarters, man.
Yeah, man. At least quarters.
Yeah.
For this movie, I'm allowing all quarters. I might give it a 4.25. now.
I'll go to 330 seconds.
Oh fuck! Did you just bump it up?
I'll go to 330 seconds on this shit.
Hey, I'm writing this in pen, Joey. Are you bumping it up another quarter?
Snip snap.
I might. Let me
Oh
think
my
about
God.
Okay, well I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now.
all
Justin,
quarters,
what
all
is-
the time, y'all.
What is your rating, Justin?
Guys, this isn't lazy. This
Go
was
ahead.
a movie that was literally thought of and shot on a vacation. This is exactly what the most organic form of trash
No.
is.
Just because
This,
it's
like,
better than the
this-
films
You,
you
man.
make.
I'm with you, man.
This guys, this
Joey's
it's
crossed
literally,
over.
it literally is trash. It is trash. It's the most organic form of trash.
Yeah, I didn't play it for y'all, but this is a AGFIA movie.
What's that?
Is it really?
Yeah, like I
Nice.
purposely started it a little like 20 seconds in because I wanted to you guys not to know.
Oh, I love that.
That's already
I
been
love it.
deemed by AGFA as like
Okay, what is AGF?
Yeah, you fucking cucks.
the American Genre Film Archive has taken this under their wing
Wow.
as a piece of
Wow.
crap that's worthy of going into their archive.
Nice.
Okay.
So my rating's not wrong. Your rating's not wrong.
No one's rating is wrong. It's all in your heart. In your
don't-
your blessed little hearts.
I
I've
think
never heard of
this-
that actually.
This movie had all the things that y'all hated about things.
Oh, I missed
But-
that one.
Didn't
But I
quite have
came
all
around
the
on
things.
man.
Yes, but didn't quite have all the things that I loved about things.
Yeah.
So I'm giving. I think I can't remember for sure. I think I gave things a 5. I'm giving this a 4.
Damn it. I
Oh,
love
it's
you're
one-
giving this
one
a
bag.
4.
One bag less than things.
Okay. I'm actually surprised by that.
That is gonna go a full 5 1/4.
I
thought he
can't. I
was.
can't. I can't do it. I can't. If things is a 5, I can't give this a 5. This is not
I-
quite things.
I could give her one bag less than 4 for things, if you know what I mean, at first.
I could give her another thing or two.
Yeah. That's the best part of
If
the
you
movie.
know what I mean.
If you catch my drift.
movie
Drift
just
wood,
got-
that is.
This is
They just kept edging us.
These trash bags are full of other trash bags.
No, these trash bags are full of cum because this movie edged us for so long.
Okay, wow.
I'm just
We were
Justin,
like,
how long would it take you to fill up a 13-gallon trash bag with
his
cum?
entire life, probably.
How long would it like? Are
How
we
long do you
keeping,
have?
Are we keeping it in liquid form or is it going to dry out?
No, it's gonna stay liquid.
Is it frozen like that
Infinitely.
dog from last week?
All right, so I got to keep my assets liquid.
Yeah, you do.
And he was just frozen like
I
this.
missed last week, but
Like,
I really wish I could have
thank God
discussed
no
that
one
frozen
listens.
dog.
Yeah,
with
yeah. I
y'all.
mean, you can freeze it, but you can't let it dry up because the frozen
Frozen
assets
makes it
will
dry.
become liquid again. No, it doesn't.
If you're
hang
ever
on now.
wet, just jump in a freezer. You dry off real quick, but don't not too long.
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? That guy is deeply troubled.
You look like fucking Simple Jack in that fucking.
Well, yeah. Is your bend Jack?
Okay, time out. Who was was JP on the episode last week?
No, it was just me, JD, and
Giles. Yeah.
Who all listened to it? Everyone? Or just me?
I fucking doubt it. I think it's just
like-
you, me, and JD.
I'm 2/3 of the way through it.
Oh my god, you gotta get to
haven't
this
finished
dog story.
The
that they
dog
tell
story.
in the middle of it. It's
Fuck.
fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Chuck Norris is like, "Yep," and then he just moves on.
I want to push that into next year's awards program because it's. I don't know where I even put that yet, but that's a story, y'all.
The saddest story. And that could be a character. That could be anything.
Fucked up monologue. I don't know.
Well, guys,
Oh,
I
man.
got to get out of here. So what's the tally?
Oh, we gotta let's see Adam's right
Adam.
here.
Okay, wait. So JD, you gave it 1 1/4.
Yep.
Justin 4.
Well, hang on
Apocalypse.
now. Hang on. Joey, did you bump yours up to 4 1/4?
I will if it'll show you up. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to 4 1/4 too.
Oh my god. All right, this might actually work.
Such a hypocrite.
This might be okay.
4 1/4.
I just rounded up for charity.
I adapt where I am needed to adapt.
I don't know if that helps or not.
Definition
Me and
of
JP
evolution,
gotta add
my
a couple
friend.
quarters.
I'm a
on there for the
goddamn
quarters.
survivor.
For every quarter in this movie, I gotta add a quarter. You know what I'm saying?
And Mike, yours was 2.75.
Yeah, I'll knock it down to 2.5.
Adam's about to give this movie a quarter
Adam, knock mine down to 2.5
total.
Yeah.
Look, okay, we have to lock in these votes. Like, we can't just keep fucking
Okay,
bargaining with this
4.25.
shit.
4.25.
I'm giving this movie a quarter pounder because I was pounding.
Look, 2.5.
Pounding
2.5.
cheeks.
Okay,
2.5.
so you're 2.5 Apocalypse?
Yes. I've got to detract from their score.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring mine down to a 1. Actually, now.
JD's a 1.
Yeah. More erosion because the movie was so fucking long.
I don't care.
Oh my god.
I respect your opinion, and I'm gonna completely ignore it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Don't you break my heart.
This is a tough one, man. 'Cause it's like, it's so bad. It's so bad, and it's so
God, it's
slow,
fucking terrible.
and it's so like.
Oh my
There's
God.
like a 45-second shot of ducks.
You gonna be a butthole about this?
Yeah. I feel like half of it.
I'm not saying ducks in the sense of like the way The Sopranos uses the ducks.
No.
It's just like
No, it's
there's
way better. It's so much better.
Yeah. How much of that shot you got? You better
It's
hold it
just
out.
ducks all natural.
Wait, hang on. You mean you shot the ducks close up
No.
and then you pulled out?
No. We
Shit,
just
we're gonna have to use the whole
hang
goddamn
on
shot.
now. I
We're gonna
ain't
have to
never
use
pulled
more
out of no
ducks.
goddamn duck.
We're gonna have more ducks in this movie.
I never pulled out of nothing.
My name is Duck. And
I'm here to duck.
And I'm a cook.
I'm a good.
I mean, there's like a 45-second shot of ducks. There's clearly a 20 to 30 to 45 minute quarters sequence that they
Goddamn right
did
there
cut
was.
down.
They
did
cut it down to their
I'll give them
credit.
credit for that. They cut it
I
down
really
to a
feel
tight
like they
6
just, like-
minutes, but like so much of this fucking movie is just like we kind of have a general idea, but really we just kind of filmed our vacation and put it together.
Yes.
Before you give your rating, it feels like half the car wants to go to Luby's and the other half wants to go to like Celebration Station, and Dad's gonna make the decision. Like we're like, what is it?
Meanwhile,
Dad's
I'm
about to
over
ruin
here-
the whole fucking night.
Meanwhile,
It's
I'm over here
amazing
going
that-
DZ for Discovery.
Discovery Zone.
What's really funny right now is everybody is mad at me and they don't even know what I'm gonna rate it
Yeah,
yet.
it's the wigs versus the squares. That's what this is.
If you give this
Nerds.
a 5, I'm gonna come right here.
Okay, give it a 5.
No, it's just like it's so fucking slow and it's so bad and there's no writing and there's no like
Of course, there's no fucking writing. They brought a camera with them to shoot their vacation. They're like, hey, it'd be tight.
The cameraman sits.
Horror movie.
The cameraman sits in the passenger seat, and he also sits in the driver's seat. And everybody's squinched up to one side.
You know what we're trying to do here.
Come on, this is story right here. And every time a song comes on, they play the entire fucking song, and nothing's happening.
Why are you upset about this beautiful music?
I know. Oh, okay, sorry, Adam.
It's fine. Like I said, everybody's mad at me.
The movie so
they don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna say, and everybody's mad at me.
I think Adam's going straight.
I've got a pretty good idea what you're gonna fucking say.
Do tell us your rating, Adam. Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm back.
This movie. At the end of this movie, you've got.
Yes.
Nothing you say is going to deter me.
The dead lake.
We're listening.
God did it.
It was an act of God.
What's your rating?
At the end of this movie, the killer is dead, and then the lake patrolman is like, oh shit, he's gone. I don't know what happened. And then he gets up and he walks out in the broad fucking daylight, and he's surveying the area.
No, that was clearly months later.
And then you look out, and the lake's all dried. And I mean, we're all sitting there, and we're like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what is this trying to say? What is this? Like,
Clearly
did they drain the lake? Is this?" And then Joey even said, "Like, is this something that just happens once a year?" And they were like, "Oh, let's just film it at the right time, and it'll look kind of cool." And we're wondering what the fuck happened to this lake. Like, literally in life, we're wondering what happened to this lake.
Right.
Guys, I think y'all really need to reevaluate y'all
Justin, shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
He's ramping up.
And so we're wondering what happens to this lake. And then the movie does not disappoint us because it tells us visual effects for Blood Lake provided by an act of God.
God himself.
This movie's a 5.
Oh, fucking no.
I think Act of God was a reference to insurance fraud.
This movie is one of the stupidest movies we have ever watched.
Yes.
Like by 1,000%.
I have fucking tears
This
in
makes
my
Ben
eyes.
and Arthur look just like
the Oscars. Yes.
It's way stupider than Ben and Arthur.
Ben and Arthur is a masterpiece
Ben and Arthur
compared
is
to
very
this film.
stupid. But my God, it's so much stupider in a lot of ways.
This movie is a work of art.
5. Dude. I don't even know what to say.
Guys, this is a hell of a comeback episode for the 5 of us.
Well, I'll come on your back.
Wow. Wow. What does that give us total?
How does it feel to be wrong?
It's going to be a 3.
A
still.
7. I don't know.
How does it feel to be wrong?
That is.
You could say that to anyone. I love that line. I'm stealing that.
There are those who do, and there's those who will. That's how I feel. I feel like this is forced upon me.
5 bags, JD. Like, you're
5.
proving the point. This is a 5.
Have JD and Adam ever been so far apart?
No, probably not.
Have we ever?
I thought we were together
Ever
on this
had a 1 and a 5 rating in the same movie before?
Yes.
Well, Jonathan was on.
Maybe straight 1.
Well,
and
maybe not a
5?
1. Maybe not a 1.
Yeah.
We don't give out a lot of 1s.
Yeah,
But
no.
Woof.
Dangerous Men, I remember distinctly.
Yeah,
I was
Adam
very
real
high
hard
on
for that
Dangerous
movie.
Men.
What did I
And everyone
give
else
it?
was like, this
But I
movie
didn't give it a
sucks.
1. I gave it like a 2 or 2.5 probably.
I think there's
I
only
don't
like
even know if I
one
have
movie
those
I've
answers.
given a 1 to.
Yeah, maybe. I never gave out a 1. They're all too beautiful.
Dangerous Men, Apocalypse gave it a 2.5. Joey gave it a 2.5. JP gave it a 2. Giles gave it a 2.5.
Holy shit! What do you have?
And
on
I have a
that?
tendency of rating things low.
It's fine. It's good to have somebody. that
Because,
does.
you know, I mean, just you're not going to find a better movie than Astrologer. That's my problem. It's like,
What
movie
what
you
did,
rated a 1.
What did he rate The Astrologer? Upon first
Apocalypse,
watch?
he gave it a 1.
Yeah, he did.
no, I came back and change.
Well,
that.
yeah, you changed. You
No.
changed, man. You
Astrologer
changed.
came on your back.
We're gonna.
It really did.
Welcome
What
to
is it, Craig
November,
Denny?
everyone who's listening still, which is
Yeah, which is us.
Hey, should we watch our
Okay,
still
so-
yet to be seen Breen movie? I'm sorry.
Hang on. We have before had a movie that had a 1 and a 5 in the same episode.
Wow.
Which movie?
It was Ben and Arthur.
Who gave it a 1?
You did.
I'm what? I love that movie.
No.
No,
Who gave
I
it? Who
fucking
gave it a
love that
5?
movie.
You did.
Goddamn right, I did.
Who gave it a 3? You did.
You did.
Did I really?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm
I
gonna
was
guess I
fucking.
gave it a 4 or 4.5.
You gave it a 4.
Yay! We all did it.
Looking back, I love that movie.
There it is.
Ben and Arthur's a
Yeah.
goddamn
That's
masterpiece.
fucking
Look at all the
crazy.
scratching off that happened because people
Yeah.
got changed. Same thing as this one. Same thing as tonight.
This is very much a Ben and Arthur movie.
Hey, was Ben and
God
Arthur
bless.
last time the 5 of us were on an episode together?
Probably.
I want to change my Ben and Arthur rating.
Too bad.
Yeah, let's go back.
You can't redo
Let's
the
just say,
past,
upon further
Gatsby.
thought, I've learned to appreciate that movie.
Of course you can.
Did you
Yeah,
watch it
and see,
again?
that's what I'm saying. Is it's like
Appreciate
this
it now
movie-
while you're alive, man.
this movie, Blood Lake, is going to creep up on you, man.
I might
you don't
appreciate
want-
it later.
It's not. It's not. I'm
It
done
will.
thinking about it. You
It's
know
gonna
why?
happen.
That kid,
Because
we're gonna be talking about
there's
that kid
so
wanting
many-
to take little girls to Pound Town.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he's no
fucking-
Rodney Dangerfield.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
right,
To the
yeah,
pound or
okay.
to the pond?
Well, both.
Yeah, which one was
Both?
it?
Oh yeah.
Is this where we drop the super secret audio cut?
Dude, he
Just
wants
like the
to-
trailer.
I'm just thinking about Mike when he's looking at that kid strung up on the tree during the day.
Oh, weird.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, we just.
I don't know what's happening around.
I don't know.
here.
I don't know his last name.
We were
Or-
hanging out, or I don't know what happened. Man.
Or when he goes
Dang,
back into the house and Tony comes down the stairs and he's like, "What's wrong?" And he just looks at him and he goes, "Oh, Tony."
Oh, Tony.
Oh no! And then turns away.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
Tony.
his eyeballs whenever Brian's going out to smoke a J with this girl, and he's like, "Don't do it."
You guys ought to be leaving, okay, man? All right, okay, it's just dumb.
It's no big deal, man.
What are you talking about? It's no big deal. All right, would you hang on? 3 people were killed in there. Would you shut up?
What the fuck?
Yeah, the eyeball.
And then he lets him, and then like 5 minutes later, he's like, "I gotta go get him." And then he's running around like a crazy person. Oh, they're dead! And then runs in the shed and then just stabs the guy a few times.
Yeah. And then the guy asked
What's
him what
the-
happened. He's like, I
What's
don't
the
know.
total
Just-
score?
God, it's so lazy. It's so lazy.
What's that come out to collectively?
So the average is a 3.4.
That's a fucking crime.
I got our GPA down, boys.
Actually, I think that's a good score for it.
I think
point-
it's
4?
It's a B plus.
Fuck is that rating?
Oh, no,
well,
it's-
there's 5 of us, so
Oh my god.
you're gonna get weird decimals anyway.
All right. Well, that was
Me
a good
and
one.
Mike.
All right. Well,
3.4.
signing
Yeah.
off.
Sign
Cool.
us out.
Thanks everybody for
Wigs up.
watching and
hose
listening.
down.
Thank you to everybody for giving up your Thursday nights, Friday morning. Follow us on social media, shoot us an email, all that kind of stuff. I've been your host, Adam Edwards. Joining me this week, Joseph Graham, Apocalypse Howell, JD Karpicki, and Justin Petty. Thank you all for listening. Thank you to Southern Star Brewing Company for the beer for tonight's episode. And we will see you next time.